Hello, Gemini. This is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Gemini, sun, moon, and rising sign. This is an energy reading, so take it where and how it resonates in your life. It's your message. And if you're not a Gemini and this popped up on your feed, don't you dare go anywhere and say, oh, this is for Gemini, it's not for me. If it wasn't for you, it wouldn't have popped up on your feed. These messages only come to you in the time that you need the message. You need to hear something here. Even if it's only just one time, listen. Because it comes to you at the perfect time. And this, in the past, it's all in the past. I don't know what's going on, is where your message begins. Way, way in the past. What is that? Prince of Pentacles is the energy of somebody who takes things very slow because they want to build out something long-term that is going to last, that is not going to go anywhere. They want to do it right. They know how precious something is. This can also represent a day-to-day job, like work that you dedicate yourself to over time. It's a process that you know, this is going to take a while, but I'm letting it take a while because I want it to last a long time, right? So, but in other words, you started working on something a while ago. This is coming out a few years back. Remember, guys, in my readings, if this is your first time here, in my readings, if something is coming out in the past, it's only because it's impacting or playing out in what's going to go on today and for the week ahead. So let's catch up with this. There was a judgment made, a decision made. Somebody chose you, selected you, exonerated you, supported you, chose you. You were chosen, and you were chosen by kind of like executive level, right? Or by the divine to get this chance that could change your life or to get you out of a hole or something. But then we have 10 of Swords, which is terrible and hurtful and painful and ended. It's almost like something really wonderful, like you got a great chance that you'd worked really hard for, and then it was cut down in a really painful way. And then you have 7 of Pentacles running around in circles ever since, not getting anywhere. Like you really thought that you were going to get somewhere, but ultimately you felt like this is a huge failure, or losing something because of what happened to you maybe made you realize that it wasn't worth it. This is about going around. 7 of Pentacles is about, it's not that you're not doing work. It's like suddenly all the work you're doing is doing nothing but treading water. You're not getting anywhere with the work. It's not producing anything, right? You really thought this was your big shot, and then something disastrous happened, or, you know, it's like it was too hard. It caused too much pain, and you didn't know how to get out of it, or you didn't know how to make anything worth it. That's where we begin. It's interesting how we begin in the past. Air signs are not usually people who hold on to the past or deal much with it. So for this to come up for you, it's a lot. Now we have, they came out like this. No. Worry, stress. This could even be to a point where something has made you sick, or you're dealing with some illness in some way. You've been attacked, you've been criticized, it stays in your head. Maybe still not understanding why the failure took place, or why you lost what you lost. Still not being able to understand that, and not knowing what to do with it. Feeling like a failure for some reason because, you know, you were lifted up so high, but then something else fell in ruin, which made everything seem not really worth it. We have King of Swords playing out now, which is clarity about the disaster, about why things happened, chasing away the blackbirds, chasing away the doom and gloom, with clarity and objectivity, being able to see through it, speak to it, understand it, and make some decision about what is wrong. This could even represent a doctor or a lawyer, an authority figure that is suddenly clearing up the consummate pain and worry and stress. We go into Eight of Swords, which is being removed, which is being taken away, which is being isolated, which is being dumped and left behind. Maybe there's a decision that you're making to leave somebody else behind, right? Or you're starting to realize why you had to be left behind. Five of Swords is somebody attacking you, going after you. Definitely wanting to do something malicious. Five of Swords is one of the nastiest energies in this deck. I think it's nastier than the Devil card. This is a bad energy. This is narcissism. This is people who attack other people just for fun. This is criticism and harsh. And the whole intent is to take you out. The Five of Swords never has any other reason. It's conscious. It's swords. It's not subconscious. We're not talking like cups. People know exactly what they're doing, and they're doing it for one reason, to hurt you. Something's becoming very, very clear about why you were rejected, sitting very heavy with you, why all this stress and all this burden and all this heartache. You've been taking too much on by yourself. Queen of Swords, happy birthday, Doug Denny, has come out. Queen of Swords has come out to figure out. So it's almost like being objective. Such objectivity that you are clear in ways that you have not been clear for a long time. Being able to see a way forward and create a path forward from all this stress and all these burdens. Five of Wands is here. There are still people trying to get in your way. Or still red tape that you have to cut through. Lots of little things though. This is not the Five of Swords. The Five of Wands is actually a bunch of little pieces of shit looking like they big because they're all coming at you at once. But if you take this one at a time, they're little twigs, you can snap them. So the secret with the Five of Wands, the strategy is one at a time. Don't rush. Go slow. Now we have the Two of Swords, staying silent, not telling anybody, not making any decisions, not letting anybody know you know. Right? Staying in contemplation and finding a safe space. I was going to say in anonymity, but really it's in indecision or introspection. A safe space in deciding not to decide. Basically what this is telling me is that you learned to keep your business to yourself. Because you shared this shit or announced this shit in the past. And that's why everybody came rushing at you with stabs in the back. So there is something here where you have learned clearly the hard way to not repeat this cycle and to instead walk in silence. Create your strategy in silence. Start executing without anybody that needing to know. Let them distract each other and themselves, thinking each other is the competition. Let them think you failed. Don't tell anybody your business right now. I'm just saying. I'm just saying what the cards is saying. Let's get a moon card. Yeah, this is a good time for it, yeah? This is a good time. Eh? I'm not even Canadian. I just thought that was cute. Woo! Are there any Canadians out there? Are you guys watching? Leave the comments below. I want to know. I'll definitely like it and respond to you. Let me know. Oh, hold up. Take time to breathe out. The universe doesn't want you acting on impulse. The universe doesn't want you acting on emotion. The universe wants you to calm down and don't do anything quick or rash. Don't let pride get in your way. This is in reverse. So it's almost like being a slave or being victim to somebody else's insecurities. Watch out. Yeah. Interesting. Ooh. I just feel, guys, like this is a very particular situation. It's almost like you're finally onto it. You finally get it. You know where it's coming from. You know what the intent is. And what this reading, I have to make this very clear to you. What this reading is telling you, don't let them know you know. Act from a place of wisdom. Act from a place of security and certainty. Act from a place of knowledge, but don't let them know you know. Switch your game and carry on in silence. This motherfucker that you're dealing with is so insecure. And ultimately, there's something here that is like you got the upper hand simply by knowing what they really are. Simply by seeing what their real game is and what their truth is. Wait for your moment. It's coming. It'll always come. When you're going to be able to strike when the iron is hot. Hold it. By the book, in reverse, somebody was not doing things kosher. Somebody was not doing things on the up and up. Or this is telling you, no, this was in the past. So somebody was doing things under the table, shady, off the books. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Now, maybe right now they're getting sloppy because they're starting to realize their game, the mask is crumbling. They're going to get desperate. Watch them. Watch them get desperate. They'll start to get sloppy. Step out of their way. It is so true. I've seen this in I can't even tell you how many times I've seen it. Maybe 3 times, 4 times. I'm almost 50, so if you add it all up, you think it's not many times, but it's so profound when you witness it. People create their own destruction. Most of the time, I gotta say, one of my favorite characters ever in film is Inigo Montoya. I love that motherfucker. But the best revenge is to step out of the way and let karma handle it. Because I guarantee you karma is a bigger bitch than you have the ability to be. As horrible as you think you are, there's nothing more horrible than they are. And they end up having to live in their own energy. And that's what karma really is. And that's why you can't escape it. And this is the universe just saying, shh, step out of the way. Let karma come through. It's about to play out. You don't got to do shit. And just be in that space where you're like, I'm finally free. And I'm finally exonerated from the burden of this energy that kept coming at me because it wanted to hide what it was. Let me say this to you. It always reveals itself. There's never a time that I have witnessed it not revealing itself. Way in the past again. We had the Prince of Pentacles, right? Hard work, building blocks. In other words, this started probably when you were born or maybe even in a past life. The building blocks to the foundation was laid for this many, many years ago. Now it's playing out so you can finally mend that, fix it, and finish it up. This is a full cycle cleansing of your maybe dharmic experience. Think about that. Energy that you carried in from maybe a past life or from when you were very, very tiny. This has to do something with your foundation. The building blocks for this were laid, and I think you carried this with you for a very long time, or it slowly built up, and now it is playing out into consciousness so that you can know it, understand it, and fix it. Oh, wow. That's powerful. It's powerful, guys. That's powerful. Hold on. Yes, you're going to come over with me to the extended. Yes, yes, you have to. I'd love to have you there. You guys know it. The link is down below. But let's get you first your angel message. I'm going to try to describe who. I've described a little bit of the situation, but we're going to try to pinpoint who or what. This could be situational. This is. But it's been a long time coming. I can tell you that right now. Why are these all in reverse? I don't like that. Upright, ready to love again. You've healed from the past enough to open your heart to new love. That's what's mending. Dealing with that personal insecurity. All these came out in reverse. Spiritual path. Your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. You still may be questioning everything. You just know you're ready to open yourself up again. Sensitive emotions. Times of heightened emotions and sensitivity call for extra self-care and gentleness. Something's still very hard for you. Opening your heart doesn't mean, like, it's almost like you're ready to love again because you're ready to heal. This is very new for you, though, so go slow. Multifaceted. There are many layers and dimensions to the situation or person you're talking about. That's in reverse too. So it might be very clear to you who the fuck this person is and why they are like this. And it ain't complicated. It's just disappointing. And then we have, might be scary for some of you. Bless your heart. Reach out for emotional and spiritual support to heal and mend your heart. That's in reverse too. Once again, I don't think you're ready to ask for help. I don't think that has to do with pride. I think that has to do with you still just want to not move too quickly on this. You are healing. Take it slow. Don't let anybody know. And even pause when it comes to reaching out for help. I think that this is you're correct in saying, it's not that I don't know I deserve help, but I want to see more play out before I let anybody know. Let's see what comes next. I'll see you guys there.